Well, guys, here we are. Another year, another decade, another January of horror. Happy New Year's, everyone. Hope y'all all had a great New Year's. Hope you didn't drink too much. Hope you didn't eat too much. Hope you didn't party too much. But seriously, though, I hope y'all all had a great New Year's and a great holiday. So, let's get started with The Grudge. So, The Grudge is all about a vengeful ghost who haunts this house, attaches itself to anyone unlucky enough to step inside, dooming them to their death. First of all, I'm just going to say this is a straight up reboot, and some may consider it a sequel to the others, but I've never really watched or took the time to see the old Japanese versions or the 2004 remake or its sequels. I'm completely new to this, so this review is just going to be based on my experience of this particular film. So let's get started with the positives, and I'm sorry to say there's only two. Lin Shaye. She is a very great and talented actress. She's very underrated, I feel. She's not in this film much, but when she shows up, she definitely gives it her all. I've known of her for a while. She acted as far back as the mid-70s, and she's been in cameos such as A Nightmare on Elm Street, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, Dumb and Dumber, and Dumb and Dumber When Harry Met Lloyd. But I didn't really start noticing her until she starred in the hit supernatural franchise Insidious. That's when I started noticing her, and that's when I started noticing her talent. She's really, really great. She gave a really good performance, even though she wasn't in it that much in The Grudge. She gave a really good performance. And last but not least, Bill Sadler, or otherwise known as William Sadler. He was great in it too. He wasn't in it as much either, but I've known of this actor for a while as well. He played in some of the Tales from the Crypt episodes. He played in Machete Kills. He played Death in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, which ironically enough, in one of the Tales from the Crypt episodes, he also played Death. And unfortunately, on to the negatives. The plot was very messy. It kept on time jumping, and I can't stand that. It's one of the reasons why I kind of backed away from The Walking Dead. I'm not saying that I've stopped watching The Walking Dead fully, but they do that a lot in that show. And that's what they did in this film, in The Grudge. One event happened in 2004, another, and then it skipped to 2005, and then 2006, which I assume that was the present of this film. I couldn't really tell because it was so convoluted that I couldn't really keep up with that much. I mean, I understood what was going on, but the time jumps, just stop with that crap. It just made it so crowded, so messy, so convoluted. It just took me out of it. I felt like the movie wasn't going anywhere, and that's where I have to chime in about the direction. Because of the time jumps, it just rendered it moot, renderless, and it just felt like it wasn't going nowhere. I wanted to get into this film so badly, and I try to lower my expectations for any film, but sometimes, what are you gonna do? And the characters, I didn't care about any of them. Not even Andrea Riseborough, who played the lead in this. I didn't even care about her. She was boring. I just couldn't get into her character. And the rest of them, Lin Shaye and Bill Sadler was the only ones I got into. And that's sad because they wasn't even in it that much. They were all a part of those subplots that I mentioned earlier. Those time jumps. If they'd have made one of those the star instead of the one we got, then hell yeah. But it just didn't give me a reason to care about any of the other characters. The look and feel of this, the cinematography and all that was dark. Maybe a little too dark. There were certain scenes in this where things were popping out and jumping out, and I was going to myself, wait, what the hell just happened? Was I supposed to be scared? I couldn't hardly see Jack. They just laid it on real thick with the darkness. I guess that's what the filmmakers was trying to get to, but could you throw in just a little light? Just a smidge. Look at it. Look at Insidious. Take lessons from those, people. And the tone and pacing was just slow. It just didn't really capture much for me. It didn't move me. I didn't feel like I wanted to feel in a horror movie. Seriously, what the hell's going on with horror movies nowadays? We got it, and we got Insidious, and all them, but we get these bad eggs, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, seriously, what's going on? My final thoughts, and it's something that I've already said before, it's dull, it's bland, it's boring, it's really not worth your time. I mean, Lin Shaye and Bill Sadler was about the only ones that saved it for me. So with that in mind, I'm giving The Grudge a D. And guys, a little update before I end this review. My leg is doing a little bit better. I am able to walk around the house more without the assist of the walker, but still keeping it close by just in case. I'm still not 100%. In wide open spaces, I still feel the need that I need to hold on to something, so I'm still having trouble with that. But other than that, I'm doing much better than I was last week, but I'm not 100% yet. Just a little update for you guys. So, The Grudge. Have you seen it yet? What did you think of it? Did you think it was good? Or did you think it was bad like I did? Leave me your comment down below and give me your thoughts. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. As always, like, subscribe, and get reputized. And you know the rest of that. Peace the rip out.